Federal opposition parties all voted in favor of a Conservative motion today in Ottawa to investigate the federal government's handling of the pandemic. It's not a confidence vote, but the Liberals warned the probe could endanger Canada's ability to procure vaccines and personal protection equipment. Mike LeCouture explains.
I am seriously saying that our contracts, vaccine, PPE, and rapid test kits are in jeopardy.
That warning from the procurement minister came just hours before a vote for a proposed parliamentary probe of pandemic spending. Anita Anand says disclosing details of the deals the government has brokered with certain companies will put a chill on future negotiations and put Canadians at risk.
Our relationships with suppliers will not only be negatively impacted, they may also disappear.
Last week, the president of Canadian Manufacturers and Exporters wrote a letter to the minister expressing concern over confidential business information being disclosed in the public. In a statement to Global News, vaccine maker Pfizer said it worries the release of commercially sensitive information could be damaging.
It's just asking some basic questions.
The Conservative health critic says her motion is about government accountability of pandemic spending, not revealing commercial sensitivities, which would be reviewed first by the parliamentary law clerk.
It basically means that there's a special person whose job it is to make sure that this type of sensitive information is not released unduly.
But what about that claim that businesses would walk away from negotiations with Canada if certain information was published? This expert on government-business relations says you have to balance transparency and privacy concerns.
The privileged information that we might have shared with government in order to get that procurement contract going, how do we know that it's not going to get in the hands of the public?
Well, transparency will be just as important when the government presents a budget update this fall. But in a virtual discussion with the Canadian Chamber of Commerce, Prime Minister Justin Trudeau said that update will not contain a fiscal anchor. Donna?
Okay, Mike LeCouture in Ottawa, thanks.